also to take it forward, if you have to look at a big picture forward, coming to 2020, the expectation is that we will require about not less than about 7-8 lakhs of people who are skilled in this industry. And to bridge the gap, the requirement of skill is too big. It's a large task for the sector itself to get the people available in the market. That's something which we are working with the institutions, working with the various bodies, and see how we can get these resources into this system. We also have the challenges when we say various companies, challenges when we say the various opportunities of technology is changing so fast. Okay, every day there is a new technology coming in, and CSP technology is something which is very, very new in our country. Globally, there are a lot of products which have come into the system, but as far as we are concerned, the technology in India is very, very infant. So it will take some time to develop the resources of capabilities of people in this country as well. So that's the area which we need to improve upon, build the activities, and see how we can get people trained in our activities.
In this insurance sector, while selling skills are the most predominant skills that we look for and hire for, but the one that's really challenging and perhaps most sought are the actuaries in this sector. The world over, there is a dearth of actuaries, and in India in particular, we have only a certain number of actuaries that are available, for insurance sector and financial services, and we don't see a rich pipeline, and therefore this situation is likely to continue for the next few years.
As the industry is growing, there are a lot of new technologies which we are seeing in the industry, and skills linked to these technologies are going to be skills which would be in demand. We saw a phase when something like the ERP skills were very big, and ERP skills still continue to be pretty big. But I'm looking at technologies like, let's say, cloud, big data. These would be the next generation pieces which are coming in, and any skills linked to these technologies would really be skills where there would be a huge demand coming forth as we move into the next few years.
Again, difficult to classify skills, and there are loads of them if I was to really identify them out. Of course, between telecom and IT, a lot of them are emerging as niche skills. But to wrap it up, the overall approach will be people with technical expertise have to get a top up with functional expertise too. And those techno-functional experts will be most in demand in the coming times. That's how I would visualize it. Looking at the current economic situation, organizations will be very cautious in their approach. And that's also the right approach too, because that's what will keep the strategy on. Looking at the economic situations, another way to deal with it for the Indian geography will be that organizations will see more outsourcing opportunities coming into India because of cost pressures or the competence arbitrage that India houses. And with that, I would still say that we will experience a moderate growth. And candidates with niche skills, like always, and with high-end technologies will always stay in demand.